Mhm, mhm, mhm. All right, great. Welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, people are joining. Great. Let's wait for another a few seconds till everyone joined. Yeah, today in the webinar, I would like to do a quick walkthrough of an example you can download on our website. It's a hospital scan for customer, and we will do webinars on other examples, and you can download the examples and visit the webinars on our website, as you can do it like that. All right, I think we are full. Also, my colleague joined. Perfect. I will share my screen now. Great. All right. So again, for everyone, thank you for joining our webinar. We are recording the webinar so your colleagues can watch it later. We are also putting it online on our website so everyone can use it. So before we go to the example, I would like to give a brief introduction on what the AI is, what Aurivus does. So it's basically a neural network that searches through the point clouds. So if you have a laser scan, a 3D scan of a building or a facility, you can upload it to our AI, and the AI will go through it and find objects. It will find the objects and it will know what it is, for example, walls, windows, and doors. It will restructure the complete point cloud into this object-centric structure. And uh, the result you can use in Revit. We have a Revit plugin, and you have a seamless integration of all this information into Revit. The AI is basically in a website. It's app.aurivus.com, where you can just register, and there you can also find the plugin for Revit, and in the download section you can upload your point clouds and see previews and so on. So you are invited to create an account if you didn't do that already. All right. So let's go to the hospital example straight away. Um, yeah, let me open the result for you. Uh, I loaded the point cloud already into Revit. Let me show you the original color. This might be more familiar for you. So the scan is black on the inside and it's colored on the outside. And if you installed the Aurivus plugin, you can have all these buttons. And this one is to open the Aurivus panel, which is probably one of the most important windows for you, because this panel gives you the modeling X-ray superpower to have all the insights into a point cloud. Okay, the yeah the inside scan was without color. Then here you can see what the first thing is doing. You can change the color, and you have all these layers. For example, you can remove the roof layer to see inside, or you can isolate a single layer, for example, the doors. And now you can change the colors, and play around with these things. Yeah. As I said, it's not only layers, it's also objects. Yeah, for example, I can turn on the stairway, select the objects of the stairways, and now I can use this button, the center and crop button, and this center and crop button, it will crop the selected objects. Right, so select the objects and then use the center and crop button to to get this nice crop region. You can also shrink the crop region. Just select smaller objects and use the built-in buttons for Revit. It's similar to our center and crop button. This one section box button. You can shrink it. You can select neighboring objects to increase it. Yeah. You can also select multiple objects. Yeah. For example, a story. Just select all the objects in one story, like I do it here. Now use the section box button for all these selected objects, and now you have a crop region in one story. Yeah, I think there's no easier way to get this. So this is again what you get without Aurivus, and with Aurivus you have interactive layers and have this nice colors. All right, so you can do more things with objects. Um, Let me go to the 2D view and show you, for example, this chair, right? You can move it. You can also copy it actually, right? And of course, you can use the basic undo, Control C, which will do everything reverse. And what I want to show you here is the center selection button. Yeah, it's globally these objects and layer structure, so you can sync multiple views. Also, the layers are globally, so I can change in every view at the same time the layers to remove all the furniture, for example, and then you can sync the views. Just select an object, sync the view, and then you know exactly where it was in 3D and where it was in 2D. Also, of course, goes the other way around. You can select in 2D, you can select in 3D, whatever you want. Press the center select button, and this would help. So this interaction is already the essence of time saving. One customer described it that the neural network makes the point cloud more accessible. It makes it more easy to use. Yeah. Architects think point clouds are hard to use, but with Aurivus it's very easy and it's fun. All right. So the next thing I would like to show you is the speed drawing mode. I press the button and 4 windows appear. And here you can, for example, focus on 3D angular things like structure and framing. And the nice thing about the speed drawing mode is that it will always give you different perspectives, perpendicular perspectives. So I only have this beam, so let's use this beam. I will draw it in 3D to start. So I have roughly already the best yeah, position. And I see it in the front view here. I can see it in the top view here and in the side view here. And these views will always show you the front, side, and top view. For example, if you copy it to another location, it's synced, it's here, you can see it, you can adjust the beam as much as you want. Also the angles change. Yeah, so let me change the angle of the beam, and again, update automatically best viewports. Again, here to change the angle upwards. So also if it's quite skew, so some arbitrary 3D angles work. And again, I can use the center select Knopf a button, center selection, and now I am back to whatever object I wanted to see. So I can switch between the beams, I can switch between the objects. This also works for point cloud objects. Yeah, so let's select maybe something very interesting. The stairs, for example. Yeah, only have the stairs there. Select a stair, and now click the center selection, and now we have it in our 3 views. Yeah, good start to draw here. Yeah, so this will definitely increase your modeling speed. Yeah, about 50% of the modeling time is just setting up the view, just to get to know what is modeled and see it in the correct direction, and this will change it. So there's also a little bit MEP in this example, but if you are interested in MEP, I would recommend you to follow our other